What is going on, fam? It's bike clean day. After a good ride in the road, we got to clean the rig. So this is our workflow. Yo, so what we're doing today is we're going to clean our bicycle. Since you respect your ride, you take care of it, it'll take care of you. So all the gears that you see here has been accumulated across, like, I don't know, man, 8-9 years. So take it as ease. Bike stand, you can order it everywhere, but mainly what we're gonna do is clean up the cassette and the chain because it's really dirty, and then we're gonna lube it up. Teaching Mises because she's going to be a responsible rider from now on. Quickly, we're gonna talk about type of lubricant that we use. I've been using Tri-Flow for a good amount of time for my derailleurs. Finish Line, the ultra clean, and the white, I mean the dry stuff. I don't want the, you know, the wet one because it absorbs a lot of dust. And this one for the cleats. Just 3, magic 3. So what we have here, guys, is the general chain cleaner made of plastic with gears and bristles on the inside. What I like to do about this is that you take a can of citrus cleaner. That way it's far more superior on general cleaning and environmental friendly. Spray a little bit on the bristles of the inside. You can add a little water if you want to dilute it a little bit, but I like it as is first, and then I add the water a little bit later on. So what you want to do is slap it in there to your chain, and we're gonna run it through by cycling the pedals here in a little bit. But you want to put it properly because it's a moving object, and you want to secure it tightly because it can't disarrange. I got an audience in the background, but he's good to go. Once again, we're gonna spray a little bit in our cassette just to make that more efficient while we spin the pedals later on. So while we're at it, we're putting it onto the chains a little bit and all of the cogs in the cassette. And what we do is apply a little bit of brush, just a general brush from you can get your local bike shop. Run it through gear by gear and each and every level. That way you can put an efficient cleaning on while you do that. Next part is going to be the spinning of the actual chain. This will enable the cleaning part of our bike chain. You rinse it off. After we rinse it off later on, we're going to rerun a little bit. Effectively, this is the quickest method, if you ask me. So after all that, now we are good to go. It's clean, black grime is gone. The last time I tuned up this bike was like 2.5 years ago. And you know that you got a good tune-up bike. Freewheel right now is still spinning, even though with the little flick, and it's still going. So what we're gonna do right now, I'll show you a quick trip. I don't want to bust out the compressor. We got this duster real quick, man, and we're just gonna dry up the joints of the derailleur, and we can lube it up along with the bike chains. After we spray it down, we are about to be ready on putting in the Tri-Flow for our derailleur. So what I do here, guys, is so hard to get into the joints. You want to make it sure as close as possible that you can reach into those joints, because that's where the friction comes in between the two parts. So you do the rear and the front derailleur properly as you go. Now after that, you want to make sure that you have a good spin in this one. So on the rear derailleur, I have to adjust to the maximum cog or gear. That way I can reach into the back and re-lubricate as far as I can. That is the most efficient way that I have been using since I was riding about 7-8 years ago, and it worked pretty well. So as far as that, we can reach the back end of the joint. We run each gear, that way we can, cycle the lubricant front and back. This is the most effective and easiest method without removing each and every gears attached to your bike. Going to be the cassette and the chains. Simple lube, man, but this is my workflow though. So I'm not a pro, but my shit works. So whatever, if you like it, it's good. My general rule about this spray can is that it's safe enough to be used in the computer. What else more, on a bunch of hunk of metals. So it's generally safe to use the spray can. Next part is going to run the lubrication on the chains itself. We're gonna run it to the cassette one by one, piece by piece. That way we make sure that each cogs or teeth on the cassette will get lubricated. What we basically did is we hit every cog, every cassette, and then just one drop of each, and then we're going to shift it. Hit every single one to have that oil go through each and every teeth. And then the last ones are the chains. Run it through real quick, run it through. When I put the oil, I run it through like this. It's gonna get hit, man. One last part is you're gonna wipe out the chain. Use the tissue paper, man. That's about it. You'll be surprised. There's no general rule on how you're doing it, but the quicker, the better. You're gonna find it soon. One last shot is we're going to do a test ride, and we set a tire pressure according to your weight, and let's do it. I think we're good to go. It's always nice to support your local bike shop, but if you can do it yourself, save a little money, it's always better.